Well, hi everyone. It's been a minute since we talked. I haven't gotten on and personally talked with you at all about coronavirus and how it's affecting us here in North Carolina, particularly the school system in North Carolina. Let me just first say that all public schools are closed in North Carolina, and that is probably the case with many of you, your schools, your public schools. I know there's some private schools closed as well, but I did want to share a couple of things with you. Today's Monday, March 16th. Today was already a work day for us here in southeastern North Carolina. My school system is Sampson County Schools. And so today was already a work day, which worked out for us to be able to come back and take care of the work day. And of course, it did change the things that we are covering on our work day, things we're trying to get accomplished on our work day. Y'all, my room smells so nice and clean. Custodian just came in and disinfected it. I'll show you just a little bit of footage of that. But yes, that was everything. Safe, clean, disinfected. Yes. Just a slight day of training for some and preparing for many. I'll go over that in a minute. But yes, she mainly talked about looking at some days, what her guess would be as to how the state would handle the schedule for adults working in the public schools, because that has yet to be determined. So she's kind of guessing what they might do. She did say that perhaps they would take and go with Easter break, spring break. Usually here for us it's based upon our, I guess you could say it's based upon Easter. So typically here in Sampson County Schools, we typically take Good Friday and then the following week, and that's usually our spring break. It's based upon Easter. She did say that maybe they would take one of these 2 weeks that the kids are definitely going to be out, because right now we know that the kids are going to be out this week and next week. So she's saying, well, it makes sense for one of these weeks, probably next week, to be deemed as our spring break. And so I'm sure that would look differently for some schools, for other school systems. But yeah, she's guessing that. And then that this week perhaps could just be as an adults, our week of work days, which would pretty much cover the remainder of the work days that we've had on the calendar for this school year. So that would work out for us. She also talked about, she wanted to know what our ideas were for a suggested schedule for kids at home. This would be to guide parents who are not sure, well, how much time should you be working on this, that, and the other, with them being home, and all these days should be school days. And so she suggested, us getting together on that. So some had a few ideas, and she was able to get those ideas written down, and she'll come up with one that she can present to parents in getting the work to students. That note, I guess, could be included to parents. She's also very present online. She has a heavy online presence, I'll say, and she's really good about getting the word out for different things. She has been very transparent throughout this time over the weekend when we weren't really sure what was going on as far as our schedule, and we still don't know what our schedule is. But yes, she is very transparent. I do like that about her. Once she knows information, then we pretty much know it. She lets us know. But some of the suggestions given by teachers were maybe 20 minutes of reading, and then another 20 minutes, like in increments of 20 minutes of reading. And then I think one of our health and PE teachers said about an hour of movement exercise in some way or another throughout the day, because kids get home and they get a little lazy, so they need to be moving around some. And then there were other suggestions for other subject areas, and for non-subject areas, like what should they be doing, how much reading, how much writing, and so on. Someone suggested a journal, and that's a good way for kids to still be getting in their writing, because right now we just don't know. We don't really know. She also talked about a food pickup possibly going on at our middle school here in our district, because that school has a cafeteria that has a side door where parents would not have to make much contact with others. They could come in on the side door, so that probably will work out. So things are looking up as far as what we could be doing to help what our district might look like as far as kids and adults. Hopefully we'll know something for us by the end of the day. They're still meeting. The executives, officials are still meeting on that. So maybe we'll know something by the end of the day. I'm sure probably by the middle of the week we'll know something. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I was out and about some. My husband and I didn't totally sit still. Our sons actually stayed home more than we did. But we did get out to eat at one of my favorite steakhouses. It was really good. And I do have footage of that, so I will be sharing that with you, not in this upload, but I will share footage with you. Just some things we talked about out and about after we ate. Just a little laughter here and there. It's best to laugh than it is to cry, as my one of my grandmothers used to say. But yes, I wanted to check in with you all. How are things going with you all as teachers, moms, wives, whether you're single, whatever your situation is? How are things going? Hopefully everybody's healthy. Whatever the case is, I don't know, but I just wanted to say hello, and I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And don't forget, when no one else will, be your own cheerleader, create your own sunshine. Love you, and see you on the next upload.